Hi, I'm Thomas Cook, senior photographer at TRG Reality. I've been with TRG for about 16 years and started as an assistant, worked my way up. And in that time, I've probably been working in hospitals for 10 years, I would say. There are a lot of things we have to take into consideration when we're working in a surgical setting. The operating rooms have specific protocol that doctors and nurses need to follow when they go in and out of certain spaces within the surgical area. And we need to pay attention to those protocols as well. If we're working in a suite when there's a surgery going on, then it's very important that we know where the sterile areas are so we don't touch those. And also what areas within the operating room we're allowed to move within. Many times we find ourselves in emergencies when we're filming videos. Now, those are high traffic areas, so we have to pay attention to different things. We try to set up in a location that's not real tight. So we have room for people to get around us. We try not to block traffic as much as we can. And we try to keep the docs on camera as short as possible, and we only ask them to come to the set when we're ready for them. When we're filming in the hospital, we're very good at using the available light. If we do need to bring in lights, we just bring in small supplemental lights. So they're not taking up a big footprint, but they provide us what we need. One of the things that we find is pretty common when we're shooting these hospital films is the look that the hospital or the art director is trying to achieve. They want it to feel warm and inviting, comfortable. So generally we're looking to shoot around windows if they have them, but if they don't have them, we've made our own windows, so to speak, out of the lights that we bring in. One of the things that we are often asked to show is just the high level of care that the hospital offers, these intangibles that the hospital wants to communicate to their clients. The hospital is like a second home for people, they can offer that level of comfort.
Hi there, my name's Derek Now. I am a CGI generalist at TRG Reality. I've been here for about 2 years. And what's interesting about me is that I come from a medical illustration background. I have a degree in biomedical art from the Cleveland Institute of Art. I think the benefits of a medical illustration background are really multifaceted. And what is the goal of this project? Or, are we doing patient education? Or are we doing something for a jury? Are we doing it for medical peers or experts? Really, what are we trying to say? And then helping to communicate that idea, because that's the core of medical illustration, or communicating an idea that is abstract and often very complicated, communicating that in a clear, concise way, really work with the medical expert to accomplish that goal. As a medical illustrator, I have the ability to effectively communicate with medical professionals and medical experts using their language and using their vocabulary, and I can communicate with doctors and nurses and other medical staff using specific language, whether it's about anatomy or pathology or things of that nature. I bring that to the table because I have that same training. The benefits that we bring as a CGI department, as a studio, I think having the ability to not only view things from a different point of view, because we're very flexible in a computer-generated environment, but also the ability to bring in animation and have a process. You're really able to get the camera into places where you could never get a physical camera for a variety of reasons. Either it's too small or too intrusive. So you can take the medical knowledge that I have and use that in combination with the CGI knowledge and enter into places that you would never think were possible, like things on a cellular level or just really complicated procedures that would be very difficult to photograph. Combining medical illustration or biomedical art with CGI is really exciting because, as I mentioned previously, it really gives you the opportunity to expand your platform for communicating your ideas, but then also to communicate ideas that could never be shown or show ideas in a new way. And then also, just from a purely educational point of view, people viewing a video or an animation or an image or something that's interactive have a higher degree of retention than just looking at a still image in text. So it can be a really beneficial tool to help communicate ideas, and that's what medical illustration is all about.